The Santa Barbara County Office of Emergency Management is doing their part to prepare for the powerful storm moving in.
We welcome in Stacy Silva from Santa Barbara OEM right now to tell us what the public can do to get prepared. Stacy, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, Stacy, what can the public do right now to prepare for all the wet weather we're having?
Well, the first thing is that we do have an evacuation warning in place for the areas in and around the Lake Fire burn scar. So those individuals should be taking action, especially people who need more time to evacuate, families with children, those with seniors or large animals. We really encourage them to take action and leave now. Aside from that, countywide, as mentioned, this storm is going to be impactful. And so there are sand and sandbag locations available countywide. Those sites are posted on readysbc.org. We do also recommend that if you are concerned about your safety or your property with this storm, do not wait for official notifications to take action. Public safety should remain your highest priority, and we want to make sure that everybody does what is necessary in order for them to feel and remain safe. And then the other thing is this storm could have winds with it. And so make sure that you secure your belongings, especially those on patios and outdoors that could be impacted by strong winds.
And you did touch on it, Stacy, but that big concern with the incoming rain is that potential debris flow or mudslides near recent burn scars. In addition to those evacuation warnings and orders that could be issued, what else do residents need to know right now?
Really, residents just need to know that our office, the Office of Emergency Management, is working in conjunction with public safety agencies from across the county to monitor the situation. We are in communication with the National Weather Service, and we'll continue to share preparedness messaging on our sites, but also continue to discuss the need for additional protective actions to be issued across our county.
What's the difference between an evacuation warning and an evacuation order, Stacy?
That's a great question. So an evacuation warning is indicating that the public should be prepared to leave. It's also providing extra time in the event that community members need to evacuate large animals or need additional time in order to get out of their home or whatever area they are in that there's a threat. So it's giving people kind of a heads up that this situation is concerning, it is dangerous, and that it is continuing to be assessed. So it should be utilized as the first step, or if you will, first step is preparedness. Evacuation warning is really, we are taking it serious. We are putting this protective action in place, and really need the community to heed those warnings. And then an evacuation order is that the threat is present and community members need to leave the area of greatest threat.
You mentioned that folks can head on over to readysbc.org and that you work in conjunction with other organizations across the county. So what kind of resources can people find on readysbc.org?
So readysbc.org not only has preparedness resources that are going to help the community, it also is going to have a link to road closures that may be seen throughout our area associated with this storm. It is going to have additional information in the event that evacuation shelters are needed or established. It will have contact information for animal evacuations as well as where residents can take their pets. And it does have information related to our community call center. So the county call center is activated for residents that have additional questions or need additional supports that are not provided there. And that number is 1-833-688-5551. It is, as I mentioned, open now and will remain open until 5 p.m. this evening, and we will continue to reassess the need for that moving forward.
Some great reminders and some great resources available to us. Stacy, Associate Director from the Office of Emergency Management in Santa Barbara County, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for all you do to keep our community safe.
Thank you for having us.